Howdy meeps, Rigaroga here, and you're you. That was a cattail that just went by. Um, that was Ranga. Howdy, we're going to play Expedition, and we're going to do one of the quests for Scarred Lands, the new expansion, which is the setting from Onyx Bath. And it's been released, and I got the cards. Let's take a look. And I got to switch over. There we go. So this is my deluxe box set, and in it I actually have stuffed. Oh man, I forgot to grab my little things. Okay, anyhow, so now I have my little things for these, which I'll open up in just a second, or right now. And yeah, so I guess I'm not really prepared. I need to get prepared. Okay, so I've sorted out all of the beta cards, and now I'm going to replace them with the actual released update. And there's 50 cards. It's pretty significant. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to go ahead and decommission the beta and put that away. I'll unsleeve those later. But so we've got all the cards, and we're not going to be using synths, and we're not going to be using tech skills. So I can actually just go ahead and put those back in the box. But I'll put those over here. And now we're basically ready to go. And I will, I think I'm going to do some of the adventurers from the expansion so that I'll actually have those on top. But the rest are set up by tier for loots and for the monsters. And then we're going to shuffle the cards into the skill decks. Or not skill decks, but the ability decks. And create 2 new characters and start from fresh. So let's go ahead and we're going to do Mithril and Red. Set sail across the treacherous Blood Sea to uncover a dire threat in the city-state of Mithril by Nathan Knaack. And it uses horror and scarred lands, 40 to 120 minutes, 1 to 6 players, and let's go. And we're going to separate the cards out. Going to have the monsters here. So they're there and ready. And we've got our loot. And then we've got the skill decks, which we'll need as we're building a character. And skills and persona. So let's go ahead and take a look here really quickly. I think that's Witch of Skarn, Mithril Knight, Spellbow. Oh, you can actually tell the colors are a little bit different. But so those are the adventurers, and then this is going to be the set of adventurers. So let's go ahead and just shuffle these up really quick. And let's see what we get. Manticore Hunter, okay. Adamant Champion. We're not going to do Manticore Hunter because we did her during the beta. Or him, it. And a Witch of Skarn. 2 music. So I'm going to skip Witch of Skarn because it's music. Mithril Knight and the Adamant Champion. Oh, but I kind of want to do... Yeah, so Spellbow. So it's going to be these 3. Let's do Tattooed Adept and the Adamant Champion. Or the Mithril Knight. Okay, we're going to shuffle these 2. It's the Mithril Knight. Okay, and so we're going to put on our health at 12 each. Tech and music are out. So we're going to do 2 magic. So let's shuffle. Healing Mist, Lightning Bolt, or Arcane Ward. These are healing, which is nice. Well, I'm going to get 4 melee, so those are attacks. So maybe I should go. You regain 2. Everybody else gains 1. We're going to go with Arcane Ward. And Shockwave, Domination, and Phase Weapon. Phase Weapon do 2 damage of a class of your choice, and it's a 7 to do it. That's nice. Shockwave deals 2 damage to all enemies, but it takes a 12 to get it. Domination, that's actually from the new set. Use any active enemy's surge effect on 1 target. It takes a 10 to get it. Well, yeah, let's take Domination. That sounds interesting. And magic and melee. Okay, so let's shuffle this up. Okay, defensive fighting takes 7 to get it. Deal 2 damage. You take 1 less damage. Emboldening defense. It's a 10. Any damage target would take during this round is instead restores health. And Fiery Blade. Deal 1 damage for each point your persona is above min. I think I have to go with defensive fighting. Blood Rage. Play 1 ability from your hand. Double its effect if you are at or below half health. That's nice. It takes a 6 to do it. Rending Strike. The target is the target's health. Deal 2 damage. Do not resolve failure if target is at 1 health. Give and Take. Is an 8. Take damage up to your current health. Cannot be reduced. Deal that plus 1 as melee damage. Wow, that's an interesting trade-off, isn't it? Rending Strike. Target's health. Play 1 ability from your hand and below half health. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with Blood Rage. Charge. 9 deals 5 damage. That's pretty good. Oops, I accidentally took... Well, that was my top 3. Slam for 8 deals 2. A Split Strike is a 10, deals 2 damage. It reduces target to 0. You may take 2 damage to resolve it again without rolling. And Press Forward. Deal 1 damage and play an ability from your hand. If you, that's really good if you're at the low end of health. Slam. Deal 2 damage. We're going to just take Slam. And we've got 1 more. We might take that Charge. So Meat Club, 7, deal 2 damage. Double damage if at least 1 enemy or adventurer is at 0 health. Whirlwind, deal 3 damage to each target and take 2 damage. To each target? Or Charge 9, deal 5 damage. I'm going to go for Whirlwind. Charge is nice, but if there's 2 targets, you're going to do 6. Well, deal 5 damage is pretty good, though. Let's take Charge. Whirlwind. Okay. Okay, so Tattooed Adept has Arcane Ward and Domination, Defensive Fighting, Blood Rage, Slam, and Whirlwind. Domination and Defensive Fighting are from the new set. Okay, so for melee, for Mithril Knight. Counterattack, deal damage equal to the damage you take from enemies this round. Emboldening Defense from the new set is 10. Any damage target would take this round instead restores health. Desperation, deal damage equal to 1 plus your maximum health minus your current health. Let's go with Emboldening Defense. And Split Strike, Sharpened Edge, deals 3 damage. Reduces target, may deal 3 melee damage to an extra target. That's sweet. Bash deals 3 damage. On a 7, though. Bash is really... We're going to take Sharpened Edge, just because it's a little more interesting. Bloodlust, deal 4 damage, do not resolve failure if at 1 health. And you roll your health in order to get it. Grapple, deal 4 damage and take 2 damage out of 5. Or Meat Club, deal 2 damage, double damage if at least 1 enemy. Let's go with Meat Club. Okay, last melee. Press forward. You have to roll your health. Deal 1 damage and play an ability from your hand. Feint is deal 2 damage. Berserk, next round, deal and take double damage. No, we're going to go with Feint. Deal 2 damage, just because it is a sure bet. Okay, so that's all of the melee. Now we're going to go for influence. Okay, we need 2 of these. So let's see. Gestalt. All adventurers gain 2 to their first roll this round for each level they are above min persona. Declared target. Gain 1 persona. Adventurers that damage the target this round also gain 1 persona. And lend a hand. Deal 1 damage. You gain 1 persona. Well, let's go for Gestalt. And one more. We need something that raises influence. Reprimand. Target loses 1 persona and gains +2 to their first roll. Adventurers at or below base persona deal +2 damage. Deal 4 damage and then lose 1 persona. Shoot. Well, see, Gestalt is useless if I can't get above min persona. Oh, min persona. Actually, yeah, so if I'm just at base, I'd actually get... Okay, no, that works. That works. Final call. Let's go for final call. Okay, so Mithril Knight, our starting abilities: Final Call, Gestalt, Feint, Meat Club, Sharpened Edge, and Emboldening Defense. Emboldening Defense and Gestalt are from the new set. Okay, and then we're going to draw a persona card for each. Okay, Tattooed Adept. Unaware, optimistic, or innocent. Untroubled. Courageous, virtuous, gullible, overconfident. I think Tattooed Adept is going to be untroubled, unaware, and oblivious. And so we're going to be at base. And Mithril Knight, leisurely, lazy, spineless, cautious, paranoid, superstitious, boisterous, lively, or unruly. Boisterous, lively, and unruly, I think, is pretty clearly a knight-like kind of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to base. We're lively. And we have no skills. Okay, so let's go ahead. We've got our adventurers. We've got persona cards. We've got the abilities. We've got a helper card. And we've got our D20 over on the mat. And we're ready to go.